Good morning. Just completed a run this morning, Monday morning. We did 4 miles, easy to start off the week. We are officially 6 days out from race number 1 of the year, which is the Martian Half Marathon, which is going to be this Saturday morning. So this week we're all in preparation for that. Like I just said, this morning we just did an easy 4, shake out the legs, get a good start to the week. This afternoon is going to be our first and only workout of the week, so I'm doing some tempo mile repeats this afternoon, as has been kind of the standard lately. The tempo mile repeats have been treating me well, but I'm going to take you through the day today and show you kind of what I'm doing week of the race to prepare, hopefully not overdo it, and get my legs ready for Saturday. It has been about 13 or 14 weeks so far in this year without any real kind of events or racing or anything, so I'm pretty excited for Saturday. I'm not doing like a taper or anything. I'm going to kind of train through it. I'll ease up a little bit just so my legs are a little bit more fresh, but I'm going to kind of train through it and see how it goes. But this will be a first real good benchmark for the year of where my fitness is actually at. So again, super duper excited for Saturday, and I'll have another video coming out about race day, specifically where you can follow along on my Instagram, wherever you can find me. But yeah, this morning was 4 miles, easy. Got to work out this afternoon. I'm going to get some breakfast. I got work today, and then I'll catch up with you this afternoon. Okay, breakfast, pretty much the same as always. I'll eat the same thing for breakfast for years on end. Never gets old. We got toast, a couple pieces of sourdough, eggs. On top of that, we got some sriracha, some green onions, blackberries. Fresh fruit is always good for breakfast. That is, we got our carbs, we got our protein, fruit. Gonna have some water as well. But getting ready for the day of training later and kind of preparing throughout the week with some of the meals. You'll see we're doing a little bit of carb loading, not as much as you do for a marathon or a big event, but just a little bit. So this is breakfast. I'm going to take this down, eat it, gotta go to work, and then I'll see you this afternoon. All right, lunch today, come check this out. We got in the slow cooker, got some chicken in there. There you go. Chicken in the slow cooker. We got some rice going down, some green onions. We're going to do rice and chicken for the week. A lot of carbs, plenty of protein. It's going to be good. Also, got some fruit. Not a ton, just a little bit. We got, what do we got? Mango, peaches, strawberries, pineapple. It's good. Fruit. It was frozen. Now it's not. So pretty much done with lunch, but we got, like you can see, we got rice, chicken, green onions, sauce, whatever you want. We got carbs, protein, I had fruit, everything in there. So fantastic. This is also going to be my meal prep for the rest of the week. That's lunch. I got, see, it's 2 o'clock right now, a little bit of a late lunch, so I'm aiming to work out probably around 4:30, 5, and so I'll finish work, I'll get warmed up, and I'll do all that. All right, so we just finished the workout. We did 3 by 1 mile tempo with 2-minute recovery. So similar to last week's workout, except instead of 5 miles, we did 3, and instead of 1 minute's rest, we did 2. So just a little lower intensity, a little longer rest for this race week to keep it a little lower, but we did 6:09, 6:03, and then the final one, 5:37, which I was going about the right pace for the first 3, but I wanted to see how fast I could do the last lap. It was like 76 or something. So overall, really good workout. I'm happy with it. A nice tune-up to get the legs moving. That means the rest of the week will be easy runs with maybe a few strides and pickups in there, and then Saturday, long run, that's race day. That's going to be our next big thing. The reason I'm sitting on the floor in my room is because I was going through and starting to decide on and lay out what I'm going to wear on Saturday for the race. So just a little bit of context. Saturday, the race is going to be at 8:45 in the morning, and let's see, the weather at that time is, don't have specifics, but Saturday there's a low of 36 and a high of 56. So around 9 a.m., I can assume it's going to be anywhere from, high 30s to low 40s. So there's options with what I can wear. But to start out, obviously, race shoes. I'm not going to wear my trainers. I'm going to wear the Brooks Hyperion 2 Max. I did a video on those. I did all sorts of stuff about these. You can see them on my Instagram, so go watch that. But these are the race shoes. I got socks. It's not supposed to be wet, so I can wear whatever socks I want, which is good, no rain. I have to choose. I'm either going to wear shorts. This is a pair of Nike shorts I got from the Chicago Marathon, or I'm going to wear half tights. I've worn the half tights more often in the past, so I'm kind of leaning towards that, but we'll see. Now, in terms of the top, this is where it gets kind of into options, right? So I said high 30s, low 40s. By the time the race ends, it'll probably be closer to 50. So I'm planning on wearing this singlet. This is Adidas Tinman Elite singlet. You've seen it probably in some of my past videos. But if it's a little too cold for that, that'll be a game time decision. I also have a long sleeve, kind of more of a lightweight long sleeve that I can wear instead. So that'll be kind of a race morning thing, but the bottoms, shoes, that's going to be set, and then the top I have to decide on. And finally, a hat. I'm going to wear, I don't know, I'm going between headband, hat, doesn't really matter, but I'm going to have something on my head. So that is the outfit. Finally, I also do want to mention briefly just kind of some of my time goals and what I'm going for. So at the beginning of the year, I set my goal for the year of a half marathon of around 1 hour and 15 minutes. But that's my end of the year goal. So by the time I'm at the end of the year, that'd be like my reach. That'd be perfect, probably if everything goes well. So this, now that we're only 3 months into 2025, I think I'm setting my main goal for this race is to have a solid race. I want to go below 1 hour and 25 minutes. Obviously, anything closer to 1 hour and 20 would be ideal, but just based on how the training's going, how the tempo runs have been feeling, I think 1 hour 25 is within reach without kind of blowing myself up, especially that I'm training through the race. And so 1 hour and 25 minutes is about a 6-minute, 30-second per mile pace. So I think that's fairly doable. My tempo runs have been around 6:10, 6:15. You've seen that in the past videos, but 1 hour 25 is going to be the goal for Saturday.